To the care of our Heavenly Father, go in peace, follow the quest.
What I see as unique about the class of 1990 is the talent that they have. I'd say academic talent. There's some very bright kids in this class. Scored very well on standardized tests and against their peers. And so academically, they're a very bright class, maybe one of the brightest we've had in the years past. They have a lot of musical talent. They have artistic talent. They have athletic talent. Just a very talented class.
a lot of them will go on and really distinguish themselves in whatever careers they choose. We've got some very gifted mechanical people, technical type people, and just very, I'll probably have some lawyers and doctors and engineers, whatever. I hope they have happy families and are actively involved in worship with believers and whatever, but I think they'll have successful lives if they continue where they started out right now.
All this got me to thinking of how much easier it would be today for our senior class if we had an actual pillar and cloud pointing out the way for us to follow after we graduate. We as a class, and even more so as individuals, in these next few years will face some of the most important decisions of our lives. For some of us, we have it all planned out, and yet for many others like myself, the way is still hard to find. And some of our great future plans are beginning to look not so great anymore. And what so many of us forget to do is read the writing on the wall. For those who wait in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, and they shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not be faint. I know, as each of you know, that God has a plan for every one of our lives. We just have to wait for His guidance and direction to show us which path to take. There are many days when my heart does feel like a hollow well, and my sin has once again gotten the best of me. I don't know where I'm coming from or where I'm going to. These are times when I need to fall back on God's mercy. I can still remember the first time Mr. Quinn's song ever touched my heart. It was just after the death of Scott Cunningham, one of the former students here. We sang the song in chapel, and afterwards Mr. Quinn told us that as Scott was being rushed to the hospital in the helicopter, he was praying for him. And in his mind, he had a picture of Scott being handed from angel to angel up to heaven, and finally being handed into the loving arms of God Himself. God had a specific purpose for Scott's life, and Scott met that purpose. God also has a specific purpose for each of our lives, and it is my prayer that all of us wait for Him to show that purpose to us, so someday we too may be received by Christ's loving arms, knowing that we have fulfilled that purpose. I would like to wish all of you the very best as you go through life, and may God guide and protect you in all that you do. Thank you.
Sounds of laughter, shouts of joy, smiling face of a little boy, and I see Jesus here. Mostly fun times, sometimes pain. Through it all, God's love reigns, and I see Jesus here.